Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh and a very good day to all. I'm Dr. Nurul Aina Saidin, your instructor for this course. Inshallah, today we are going to learn about our topic 5 for ISH603, Factors and Causes of Rejected Application. I believe that you have already learned about the concept and importance of halal certification in topic first. For the second topic, you have already learned about requirement for halal certification in Malaysia, the procedure involved in halal certification, and in the fourth topic, you have already learned about the inspection, procedures involved in inspection, inspection officers, and also the non-conformance related to the inspection in terms of the Sharia and also technical aspect. So today, we're going to learn to know about the reason why certain applications are rejected by the Halal authority. Okay, before going further, the topic outline for our topic today is factors and causes of rejected application. We have 5 factors. First is the non-compliant to requirements, incomplete document and required certificate, incomplete detail of the application form, application, unpaid fees, and the last one is application which are not eligible according to the manual. You can refer to the MPPHM 2020 where there are few products or services that are not eligible, couldn't be certified halal by JAKIM. And at the end of this topic, students should be able to identify the factors and causes of rejection in halal certification application. Okay, this is the factor that I have mentioned earlier: the non-compliant to requirement, incomplete document and required certificate, incomplete details of the application form, unpaid fees, and also application which is not eligible for certification in the MPPHM 2020. The first reason why certain application is rejected is due to non-compliant to requirement. There are few requirements that should be fulfilled by applicant in order for their application to be accepted by the halal authorities. There are 4 requirements that should be fulfilled by the applicant. First is general requirement, which related to the raw material or ingredient used for halal food production, processing aids, and also the storage, packaging, premise, transportation. These are all the general requirements that should be fulfilled. If the company or applicant do not fulfill these few requirements, their application could be rejected. Another one is related to specific requirement, which as stated in the manual MPPHM 2020, related to every scheme, where certain schemes should fulfill few specific requirements for their categories. The next one is internal halal control system, and the last requirement is related to halal assurance system. The second factor for rejection of halal certification is incomplete documents and required certificate. There are few requirements needed for halal application where if these documents are incomplete, the application might be rejected by the halal authority. First is company profile, company registration, name and description of the product or menu, ingredient used for the halal production or halal food production, name and address of the manufacturer and also ingredient supplier. The next one is type of the packaging material, and other related documents such as HACCP, ISO, GHP, GMP, TQM, and other related documents. Location map of the premise or the factory that are producing halal product, the manufacturing process and procedure involved in the production of halal items or halal product, and the last one is halal status for ingredient with halal certificate, where certain ingredient, especially animal-based products, should be provided with halal certificate. The next reason for rejection of halal application is incomplete details of the application form. You have learned previously that applicants should when they apply for halal certification, they should provide all the related information in the application form where they apply through my halal system. So this is among the items or among the information that should be completed by the applicant. First is name of the organization, the registration number of the company, year of establishment of the company, contact person including contact details, the officer in charge of the halal certification or person in charge PIC of the company, head office address including contact details of the company, name of number of staff, whether foreign or local staff, how many Muslim and non-Muslim staff are there in the company, and the number of Sharia advisor for the company, number of food technologies, and the last one is declaration and endorsement by the local authority. Provided that any of these information is incomplete, the applicant should provide the information if they want the application to be accepted by the halal authority. Okay, another reason for rejection of halal application is unpaid fees. I think we have learned previously that before halal audit be conducted, the company or the applicant should pay relevant fees according to their company categories. Fees are paid according to industry classification, where you have learned earlier that for product logistics and manufacturing services, there are 4 types of industry: micro, small, medium, and multinational, where this company should pay fees according to their annual turnover. For example, for micro industry, they should pay 100 ringgit annually for halal certification. However, for multinational, you can see here the annual turnover exceed 50 million. They have to pay 1,000 ringgit for the halal certification. Next is for the food premise scheme, a hotel, for example, kitchen and restaurant. The fees is according to the category. 4-star and above, they should pay 500 ringgit, where for 3-star and below, they should pay 200 ringgit. This requirement can be referred back to the manual. For the previous manual, MPPHM 2040, you can refer to page 63, while for the latest manual MPPHM 2020, you could refer to page 13. Similarly, for food premise scheme in the category of catering, food catering services and convention central kitchen, you can see here there are types of industry: small, medium, and large, and the annual fee rate for the halal certification is related to the annual turnover of the company, where for small they have to pay 100, for medium they have to pay 400, while for large company they have to pay 700. Okay, the next example is for slaughterhouse. They have 3 categories: small, medium, and large, depending on their daily production. For slaughterhouse, it is depending on how many daily production of the animals. For example, for small size premises, for chicken, 1 to 2,999 birds, they have to pay 100 ringgit, while for the large company, they have to pay 700 ringgit annually. Okay, the next is application which are not eligible according to the MPPHM 2020. When you refer to the manual, you could see that there are few applications that couldn't be certified halal. There are few examples. For example, companies that produce and distribute halal and non-halal product, usage of similar branding for halal and non-halal product, any application with no standard reference or guideline, Next one is product or food premise which give negative implication to the religion and also social. A natural product which doesn't involve any processing, for example, seafood, prawn, crabs, fishes, and also vegetables which doesn't involve any processing. This product cannot be certified halal. The next one is product with synonymous name with non-halal. The next one is product which include confusing terms such as ham, bakute, bacon, drum, hot dog. For example, we are familiar with hot dog. Yeah, this kind of name of product cannot be certified halal. And the next one is local and imported finished product which relabeled in our country without undergoing any process, meaning that the product is imported into our country and then relabel without undergoing any other processes in our country. Okay, there are a few other, which is kitchen, food premise, food catering services which prepare ham and which prepare haram cuisine. Product which are in the early stage of research. The product is still in the research and development. This kind of product cannot be halal certified. And the next one is product that can lead to deviation of akidah, superstition and deception, and product that are not necessarily be certified halal, and if being halal certified will cause confusion among the society. For example, we have peppers, plates, for example, we have other stationaries. This kind of product cannot be halal certified by JAKIM. Okay, I think that's all for this topic. Inshallah, we will meet again in the future. Thank you. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.